guys out there who may have some, guys who are in relationships, whether you're married, living girlfriend or whatever. Let's talk about girls' night out. Okay, so just some background of what I do when I'm not doing, these podcasts, when I'm not doing these episodes for YouTube and stuff like that. I'm a rideshare driver and I'm a bartender. I've been bartending 30 years. I've been in the restaurant business about 40. Okay, so um, I can tell you with 100% certainty what's being
If your
said.
wife and your hoe is a hoe, get hoeing.
So
Do it.
if it's a single woman type of situation, they're going out doing whatever. Hey, you know what? Go for it. Have a good time. All right. But here's
Over.
the difference. Here's the difference between women who are going out with their girlfriends, for a good time and stuff like that, versus the ones who are sneaky and up to no good. So, the ones who are on the up and up, they got a man at home, what have you. These are the ones who got their girlfriends to brunch. They don't dress all lewd and stuff like that. They're just out, with the girls having a good time. So that's one set, right there. You've got another set of women, and here's where Western women are so diabolical and trifling sometimes versus women from other part of the world. I've got some clients that I have clients. Okay, I bartend
Mm,
their parties,
mm.
um, and I've been working with these people for about probably going on 20 years right now. Okay, high level business professionals. You're talking doctors, lawyers, dentists, and stuff like that. They had their outings and their private parties and stuff like that. So this is a chance for their women to get dressed up, have a good time, but their husbands and boyfriends are there and stuff like that. Okay, and so open bar, or whatever, they're having a good time, and it's all about respecting their boyfriends, their girlfriends, and husbands and wives and spouses like that. Okay, now
Mhm.
the flip side of this, and like I said, because I'm taking these people to the bars, to the clubs, I'm behind the bar, like a lot of times for happy hours, or if I happen to be, working the night. So, I see what's going on. And then when I'm working nights, I'm taking these people home. And I'm just talking like the general public here. And I see how these women are dressed. They're coming out with 2 gallons of perfume, a gallon of paint in their face, dressed like, please fuck me tonight. And and then like on the flip side of this is just like you go pick them up or whatever. Like I said, these are just random pickups that I get through the app and stuff like that. And they're telling some fish story on the phone to their boyfriend or their husband or something like that. Oh yeah, we lost track of time, whatever. They get off the phone and then here it is. They're talking amongst their girlfriends. Oh, that guy was so cute. Oh, I can't believe you guys made out. This and that. I'm telling you now, if your chicks are going out for ladies' night and they're getting all dolled up, putting on all this makeup, putting on all this perfume and stuff like that, they're going out for the attention. And when you aren't around, you either got Chad, Tyrone, or Jose tapping that shit. I'm telling you that because I see it. I see it with my own eyes. What you got?
Look, um, we know that there really are two types of women: the women that you describe,
Mm-hmm.
and the women that aren't like that. Um, the women that you've described, right? Um, those women want what those other women have, and vice versa.
Okay.
To have like a fucking what we would quote call fucking stunning wife, right? That like on magazines, you say, "Oh, this person's stunning," right? That's going to fucking cook, clean, have kids,
Uh huh.
right? On top of that, right? She went to school, got a decree, had a career, and we want her to be all of that. That's what we want.
Okay.
Right? What you get is an attractive wife.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't all them same qualities, but she ain't a hoe. Now, on the other hand,
Said on the other hand.
you get, or the women that want that but can't have it, they resort to that. They resort to the titties hanging out, the BBLs, you know, just outlandish shit. Not all of it, a lot of it. Yeah. Okay. And that can go vice versa. I mean, but when we're talking about, the ones that are getting it and the ones that ain't, that's it.
Okay. All right. And I've heard this a lot of times as well, too. I have a lot to offer. And I'm thinking to myself, looking back, okay, well, they say, well, I pay my bills and I have a lot to offer. And I'm thinking to myself, well, just because you pay your bills and just because you might have a cute face, you might be a 5 or a 6 on a regular day, but you could put some makeup on and bring yourself up to a 7 or 8. And just because you got a bunch of guys who want to fuck you, that doesn't mean that you have a lot to offer. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
And, I think a lot of women, just have this false idea of all this stuff they have to offer. It's like, you got, a lot of, average to decent looking women have, decent bodies because, they work out. Some get some surgical stuff, and done like that. Just because you have a bunch of guys who are interested in talking to you or want to sleep with you, what makes you head and shoulders above everybody else? What is this that's so special about you? And you ask a lot of them, these questions, they can't answer it. It's like deer in the headlights. Or if they do give you an answer, it's the same recycled answers that you hear over and over and over again. Well, I'm supportive, I'm nurturing this, and that's like, well, okay, I know a lot of women who are supportive.
That shit don't pay the bills. You gotta give me something else.
Yeah, so,
oh, don't even mention that because I'm supposed to be paying all the fucking bills.
Supposed to be paying all the bills, right.
All right, so if I'm paying all the fucking bills, I'm the protector.
Yes.
I'm the hunter, the gatherer, all that shit.
There's a bump downstairs. Go see who that is.
Yeah. I want a hot meal every fucking night.
Right.
I want my fucking clothes washed and dry, folded. Okay. I want a couple babies, maybe.
Okay.
All right.
Sure.
And guess what? I want to fuck. Because I'm doing all this shit.
Right.
Right. So, what do women offer? Companionship. And what? They bury your children. But are they protecting you? And I'm talking about as a whole, like if we were like fucking out in the wild and shit, you still have fucking saber-toothed fucking tigers
and bears and packs of wolves and shit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it ain't doing that shit. No. It's on me. And guess what? A lot of that shit's on me. When you out with your woman, another dude say some slick shit, and you don't say nothing back, guess what? You a pussy. She might say, well, she might say, well, baby, I understand you didn't want to get into a conflict, this and that. Back of mind, you a bitch. You know what? You ain't stand up for a fucking other. So that shit's still on you.
Sure.
When you go out for a date, guess what? You a little light. You got to throw in a couple of bucks and pay the tip. Guess what? You're a broke motherfucker. Why am I dealing with your broke ass?
Right.
So, finances.
Yeah.
Now she got a couple babies.
Right. But
You
what is
know,
it that you get in return? What is it that
yeah,
you offer? Exactly.
yeah. Baby's bad. They just, who got discipline? You have women that do that, right? You do. Single moms. And guess what happens to single moms? Stay fucking single.
Single. Mm-hmm.
And guess what happens to the little boys and girls that they had? Little boys start painting their fingernails.
This is true. Yep.
The little girls, I'm a single woman. I don't need a man.
I don't need no man.
That's why you have Lil Nas X.
Oh yeah, that the feminist movement. What have you? What's so comical is that you hear, these women. Oh, I don't need a man. Blah 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 blah. Um, do you know what the highest divorce rate is amongst married couples?
Right.
Lesbians. They have the highest divorce rate.
Have you ever seen a happy lesbian? Really? I
No,
see happy gay men all the time.
all the time, all the time.
I never see fucking happy
Yeah.
lesbian. You know?
A lot of these women, man, a lot of these modern Western women, you can't do enough for them. It doesn't matter what you try to do. You put two of them together, then they're really mad then.
And personally, I don't believe that you can be a lesbian if you just don't lick pussy all the time. If you're using the strap on, you ain't a true lesbian.
Hey, you got a point there, yeah.
That's just me.
Good point.
That's right. They start licking pussy and fisting. You know, Shit. Man, that was really fucking crude. I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't have said that. So,